This is Samuel Reynolds in EcEn 220 Section 3 doing my Passoff video for Lab 4. I have my FPGA board plugged in here, ready to program with Vivado. I'm now going to go and program the device with the bit stream that we generated. Let's program it. The device has now been programmed. I have this little piece of paper here between all of the switches, because we have half of the switches going for input A and half of them for input B. So let me show you how this thing works. So I have a couple of notes written down here. I need to demonstrate at least adding 2 positive numbers, 1 positive and 1 negative number, 2 negative numbers, or a propagating carry, and I need to do a couple examples of each. So let's do that. So first we have input A is going to be 15 and input B is going to be 31, and we should get 46. So 15 is just going to be these switches right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 15. And then for B, it's going to be the first 5 switches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the LED lights from 0 to 9, so just right across the paper, are going to be showing all the digits. So wherever there is a light, there should be a 1 in the output. So with this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, I mean. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 with a couple skips in the middle and zeros throughout. So we know that those two have been added together successfully. The next one we're going to do is we're going to add 23 and 11. So to do that, we need to do these first 3 switches, skip 1, and flip the next one. And then for 11, we need to do the first 2, and then skip 1 and do that. Now the answer should be 34. In 34, there is 2 1s in the answer with a 3-0 break in between. So we go 0, 1, and then a 1, 2, 3 break and 1s, and these rest are zeros. So we know that this one is working properly as well. Okay. Now let's do 1 positive number and 1 negative number. So we'll start out with 19 and negative 9. You can see that there. So to do 19, we need to do these first 2 switches, and we need to have a 2 break, 1, 2, and then this one right here. That'll be 19. And then negative 9, since we've done all the stuff to negate it and turn it into the right form, it's going to be these 3 1s right here, 1, 2, 3, and then a break, and then 1, basically 1s for the rest of it. So the answer should be 10. 19 plus negative 9 is 10, and we have 2 1s there in this, and we have 2 1s right there. So we know that one's working. The next one we're going to do is 87 minus 25 to hopefully get 62. So let me make all those go back down to 0. Perfect. So for 87, it's going to be the first 3, skip this one, do this one, skip this one, do this one. The rest are zeros. And for negative 25, it's going to be the first 3. And then it's going to be a skip of 2, 1, 2. And then the 1s are going to be the rest of the way. So 1, 1, 1. So our answer right now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s in it with zeros for the rest. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s and zeros for the rest. So we know that that one is working. All right, the next one we're going to do is 2 negative numbers. So first we're going to do negative 20 and negative 5 to get a result of negative 25. So for negative 20, we're going to do skip the first 2, and then we're going to flip up the next 2, skip 1, and then flip up the rest. And then we're going to do negative 5, which is going to be 1, 2, skip 1, and then 1s for the rest. So you see here, the digit just goes over because we're going from 0 to 8, which is going to cover the 9, which is perfectly fine. So we know that it's going to be 3 1s. So it's going to be 1, 1, 1, a 2, 0 break, and then 1s for the rest. So we have 3 ones, 1, 2, 3, a 2, 0 break, and 1s for the rest. So we know this one is correct. Let's put all these down. Next one we're going to do is negative 25 and negative 74 to get negative 99. So negative 25, what we just got, was going to be 3 ones, a 2 break, and the rest ones. And negative 74 is going to be skip the first one, do the next 2, skip another one, do the next 2, skip 1, do the next 2, but it only goes to 9, so it does that. So this answer should be 1, 0, 3 ones, 0, 0, and then 1s at the end. So we have 1, 1, 0, 3 ones, 0, 0, and 2 1s at the end. We now know that adding the 2 negative numbers in any case will work. Perfect. Now the board is reset for the last couple. A propagating carry. We're going to add 1 and 127, and all these 1s are going to be carried over so that we get just this one number of 128. So let's see if this works. So we're going to have 1 on the first side, which is A. So we got 1, and then 127 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1s on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that 128 is going to be 1 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So 1 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. Perfect. And now let's reset it. And the last one we're going to do is 1 and 63 to get 64. So this is going to be 1 on the right side again, and then 63 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1s instead of 7. So let's do that. So we'll do 1, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1s. So now we have that 1 there, and 64 is 1 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So we have 1 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So because of that, we know that we can add numbers and have the carry propagate all the way through. That is my video for Lab 4. Thank you so much for watching.